welcome back to my channel. I'm Gio.
And I'm LEGDAY.
Week 2 of Contenders Trials EU has been and gone, and once again, we've seen some amazing things come out of these players who are on their path to pro.
Last week we highlighted a support play, a tank play, and a DPS play, but this week it's been all about those DPS plays, so we've got 3 of those lined up to show you.
So let's go.
British Hurricane being 1-0 up in their series against Shoes Money to dig deep and make some big plays on the defense of Hollywood to retake control, and that's exactly what Nesh delivered. With British Hurricane on the back foot and Shoes Money crew claiming the forward high ground, it felt a clutch play from Nesh to remove the teeth from the attackers. An unsuspected rotation allowed Nesh to catch out a falling Mouse on Sombra, having previously used her translocator. Retaliation was quickly sought out by Shoes Money crew, with Zeal and Colsty moving to remove Nesh from the equation, but quick maths added up only to a hole in Zeal's skull and the gorilla without a jump to brawl with a peeling Happy-Cool. Despite a fantastic Bardic grenade from Tri-Spear, Nesh's efforts to remove the DPS of Shoes Money crew made their follow-up too weak to claim many lives when faced with British Hurricane's staggering healing, allowing them to retake control of the map.
Back to Hollywood, but this time from Bazooka Puppies, Crank showed that it's not only British Hurricane who can dominate on that point. With British Hurricane in a strong high ground position on Hollywood defense, the Bazooka Puppies required a big play with some big mobility to dislodge the defenders from their safe haven. Cranks was ready to supply. With blade in hand, he rounded upon the diva the remainder of his team had victimized, slicing through the pilot in a fraction of a second before claiming the high ground by force. With the high ground claimed, attention turned back to an ambitious Fusions, diving in deep to claim Saab's life, though not without trading his own. Turning to the street, a cheeky Mercy attempts to resurrect the fallen Bucket, but a quick hack cancels the interaction, leaving Genji to once again clean up the mess, and barely a second passes before he moves on to Nesh's Widowmaker. Having run out of shurikens, a quick reflect of the sniper round rounds out the ninja's killing spree and sinks British Hurricane's defensive hopes.
Shoes Money crew being 2-0 down in their series against British Hurricane had to turn it around on assault. The map chosen was Hanamura, and they managed to get a full take of the first point, but in order to win this one out, they had to full hold the first point of Hanamura themselves, and this is exactly how they did that. A sizable ult bank from British Hurricane was poised to take the first point of Hanamura. Shoes Money crew take the initiative and engage upon the clump of Hurricane with Mauser's EMP, afflicting most of the attackers and removing the defensive abilities needed to mitigate a Zeal Meteor strike. It claims 2, and leaves the dregs of Hurricane to the hungry claws of diving defenders. Further increasing the efficacy of this play was the intel gained by Mouse, indicators appearing above the heads of those who had been hacked to display the presence of prepared ultimates, further informing Shoes Money crew's next defense.
So those were our 3 plays from week 2. However, week 3 is coming up, and that is going to be the final week where we're going to be finding out who is going forward into Contenders EU Season 3. Who are you most looking forward to seeing this weekend?
For me, I think it's got to be Colsty coming in with Shoes Money crew EU. He's a very veteran tank actually. He's one of the oldest players around the scene. Used to play for Movistar Riders back when they were winning so many competitions in EU amongst lots of Overwatch League talent like Logix and like Fincy. So I can't wait to see what he's going to bring out next week, and I imagine you've got someone you're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, me particularly, I'm looking forward to seeing Lynx from Tea and Biscuits, who at this point, they're at a map differential of -10, so it's very, very unlikely that they are going to make it into Contenders. However, consistently Lynx has shown that he is such a strong hit scan player. His Widowmaker has dominated over some of the other Widowmakers in Trials who have a lot more experience than he does. And even though it looks like his team aren't going to make it further on from this, there'll be such a good opportunity for him to prove himself as a player to maybe be picked up by another team, and I'm really excited to see what he comes out with. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed this video, and of course we will be back next week with our top 3 plays from the final week of Contenders Trials EU. You
can watch that final week live over at twitch.tv/broadcastgg. You can find it on both Saturday and Sunday at 4 PM CEST.
We'll see you there.